Hello, Thula Rashi friends. Let's see how May is going to be. In the month of May, the Rashi Lord Venus is getting exalted in sixth house. The exaltation of Rashi Lord is always good. However, it is happening in sixth house, which is not considered good. So you're going to experience a mix of good and bad. With Jupiter in sixth house, you are already experiencing problems related to debt, diseases, or enemies in one way or the other. So, Venus joining the sixth house is not something good. Okay, so you are going to experience a mix of good and bad, so to speak. Okay, Saturn and Mars in fifth house is also not very good, but they are not bad either, right? However, you need to be careful with matters of fifth house like children and also your inherited property, right? Eighth house Mercury. Mercury does well in eighth house, okay, because it can uncover a lot of things. That's the beauty of Mercury, right? Mercury is all about research, also, right? So, Mercury in eighth house does well because Mercury is the lord of your ninth and 12th house, okay? Rahu in seventh house and Ketu in first house is not considered good. That is primarily because seventh house is the house of partnerships, your spouse, and first house is your own self, right? Ketu in first house causes kind of dejection. Okay, you don't feel confident of yourself. You feel a bit gloomy. All these things are due to Ketu in first house. Okay, seventh house not so good. After 15th of the month, Sun moves to eighth house, which is also not considered good. Okay, you may feel that things are not looking great. Okay, as far as May is concerned, because that's how planets are looking, for Thula Rashi people, in the month of May. I will strongly encourage, you at least do some exercises in the morning, right? If you can spare time and if you are interested, take up, breathing exercises or take up meditation. All these things will help you to calm your mind and handle things with ease because most of the planets are not in a position to help you. They are in a position to give you some kind of trouble, right? So you need to manage this. Okay, you need to manage this with all the calm and composure that is needed. Because if you're going to get worked up, if you're going to get angry, if you're going to feel depressed, problems are not going to go away, right? So please keep this in your mind. You can weather this storm, right? You have faced Janma Shani, Ashtama Shani in the past, right? uh, the problems are not like how problems existed during Janmashin, right? It's definitely not like that, right? So this is much, much better. I'm confident that, Tula Rashi people will be able to manage this. Okay. The other thing that you need to take care of, is the health aspect of your spouse because the solar eclipse happens, in your seventh house on the last day of April. So you will see the impact of that in the month of May as well. Okay, which is why I'm saying, take care of the health of your spouse. Okay, so there are some bright spots though, with Venus and Jupiter getting strong, right? Your money flow should be good. Okay, you will get money in one way or the other because money flow is due to Venus and Jupiter being in very strong position. That's something that you will experience throughout the month. Okay, um, towards the end of the month, Venus comes out of the sixth house and it aspects your Rashi, which is very, very good. Okay, so towards the end of the month, you will see big relief. Okay, Venus aspecting its own house is something extremely positive. That happens towards the end of the month. So don't lose heart, right? Things will appear gloomy for a good part of the month, but towards the end of the month, things are looking brighter. Okay. Chandrashtama days, May 29 to June 1. Thankfully, this is happening around the time when Venus is aspecting its own house. Had the Chandrashtama happened somewhere in the middle of the month or in the beginning of the month, you would have felt lot more stress, right? Chandrashtama is when you experience a confusion, anger, sadness, right? Rage also sometimes. Keep your calm and composure during this period, and most importantly, do not take important decisions. That's the only thing that you need to take care, right? That's the only thing you need to take care during Chandrashtama days. Okay, so that's what I wanted to cover in this video, right? Towards the end of the month, things will look up and things will be a lot better. Okay, bye bye.